Hello. Welcome to another great show, Exigent Sports, star-studded night. We're excited about tonight. Got a lot of great things happening tonight. Ethan Jones he's from Oliver Springs. He's going to be on the show tonight, Coach. Little basketball player from Oliver Springs.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. He's our Bolo Player of the Week and Committed Player of the Week, Zachary Hamby at Oliver Springs. He's going to join us along with Lance Jones. We also have from McMinn Central, Coach Matt Moody. He's going to talk a little bit about football and what it takes to bridge the gap between high school and college and be successful. Got some great Rockwood players on, and Coach Kamakawa from Oak Ridge. They say they call you Coach K.
Correct.
Coach Kamakawa. I think I'm going to call you Coach Kamakawa.
That's fine.
Because I've learned how to say it now.
Well, you can pick those names that they call me, and they're probably not clean names, but that'd be fine too.
Hey, we also have TJ Hibbin joining us as well, Oak Ridge High School Wildcat. Oak Ridge High School Wildcat senior. He is a senior this year, and they're on their way to the third round, fourth round. They're moving on in the playoffs. They get to play a great team out of Chattanooga, Hamilton. So we're excited about Oak Ridge and football. Football's still going on for some people, Coach, believe it or not.
Yeah, and it just ended for us last week.
It did. But minus the injuries, you guys had a great season.
Yeah, we did. It could have been a little bit better. You know, if Coach Webb was sitting here, he would tell you they battled injuries and different things throughout the year, and they battled to get into that fourth slot.
Yeah.
And went on the road and beat a number one seed in Cosby. So
absolutely.
And but I think if he's sitting here right now, he'd tell you he thought it'd been a better year.
Yeah. Well, we all did here at Exigent Sports. We talked you guys up. We knew injuries played the season, and that was going to be a big part of how it ended. But they did well. I'm super proud of them.
Thank you.
Yeah, super proud of them. But excited to have you on, Coach. How long have you been a coach, period? Just a coach, not even at Rockwood?
46 years.
46 years. At one point, you played basketball.
I was on a team. I wasn't any good. I understand that now, my old age.
Yeah.
I thought I was good.
Right.
But, yeah, I played at Rockwood.
You did play at Rockwood?
Yes, sir.
That is awesome. I have friends and family members in Rockwood area. I'm a Pendergrass, so I have folks all through the Roane County area, friends that has family that grew up there, so we talk about Rockwood a lot. You have some stars on your team, Coach. Why did you get into coaching?
Well, basically because I knew I wasn't any good at playing, and I always thought I could be a good coach, and it just interested me. And when I went to college, I knew that's what I was going to do, and it just happened.
It just happened. Where did you start coaching?
When?
Where?
Well, I was fortunate when I graduated Tennessee Tech. I got to be a graduate assistant under Tom Deaton, who was the former UT assistant coach, and he took over the Tennessee Tech job, and I bugged him enough that he gave me the opportunity. So in 1980 through 82, I got to be a graduate assistant. And then my father told me that I couldn't live off him anymore. I better get out and get a job. But he told me so late in the summer it was hard to get a teaching job that year. So I was a substitute teacher the whole year at Rockwood. And then the next year I was prepared to go to Marietta, Georgia, and go to South Cobb High School and coach, but one of our school board members called me and told me he had a job. So in 83, 84, started teaching and been there ever since.
Wow. How long have you been coaching at Rockwood?
44 years out of the
44 years. Wow. So your career long at Rockwood.
Career.
So tell me, you told me you went to Tennessee Tech, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you play ball there?
No. No way. Had no ability to play college basketball.
Okay. So what I do here on the show is I try to help young student athletes and their parents, especially the parents. help the players know what it takes to bridge the gap, between high school and college and be successful. And successful doesn't mean they made the basketball team, more or less. It means, how do you be successful in college so you can find a career for yourself, whether it's basketball, football, or what you're majoring in?
To me, I think you just need to go wherever your heart takes you.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to be disciplined and work at it. I mean, when you go to college, that's probably your first experience having free time, and I think that's what happens to a lot of kids. They don't handle the free time very well, and it's all about time management and knowing where your priorities are, and college wasn't hard to me, it just had classes always in the mornings, I always had afternoons off, so I knew how to budget my time well and got through.
Well, tell me this, Coach. What do you tell your seniors that play for you, that want to bridge the gap to make it to the next level?
Well, it starts before they're a senior. Like we've got Colin up here, and, Colin wants to play college football, and I think he's going to have an excellent shot at playing. He's marketed himself well. He's went to these camps during the summer. Of course, the big thing with all of them is, you got to have the grades. And you got to be at school every day, and you can't be causing trouble, because eventually they're going to talk to your teachers.
Yep.
And people, guidance counselor, the principal, and
neighbors.
You don't even know it, And like I told Colin one day, we had a player, Garland Henley, Middle Tennessee State was recruiting him, and Garland was an excellent football player, and they just happened to come watch him play basketball and asked me about Garland. I said, you'd be missing out if you don't give Garland a chance. He's an excellent kid, does his work in school, and he won't cause you a lick of trouble. And they stayed and watched him play basketball, and they offered him that night. And so you never know who's watching you sitting in the stands, and that's a big thing, I would say. You got to keep your nose clean and make the grades.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, you brought some young men with you. Introduce me to some of these men that we have on the bench.
Well, let's say over it's on your left of the screen's Adrian Darby. He's a sophomore for us.
Raise your hand for me, Adrian.
And then in the middle's Jaden Davidson. He's a junior. He's our point guard. He's a 2-year starter. He started as a freshman and all last year. And then Colin Apson. He's a junior post. Tickled it. Colin's had 2 good years for us, but this is the first time. Today was his first practice. All 3 of them are footballers, and this is their first practice day. And this is the first time Colin's ever got to start a practice without something on his knee or on a boot on his foot, because we've had to wait on them. But they're all 3 very good players for us, and like I was saying, they don't cause trouble in the school building. They keep their nose clean, and they do what I ask them to do.
Nice. Adrian, Jaden, and Colin, welcome to the show. I'm going to start with you, Colin. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
I know you're a big football player. I've seen your highlights. I've seen your mom posting pictures. How long have you played football?
Since I was 3, so 14 years.
14 years. Have you always played basketball as well?
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite sport?
Football by far.
Do you do any other sports outside of those 2?
No, sir.
In football, you have ambitions to play at the next level, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you're marketing yourself by going to camps and things like that, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Give me a camp that you went to that you felt positive about.
Gardner-Webb, North Carolina.
Yeah. Did you make connections with those coaches?
Yes, sir.
The most important thing going to those camps is not only being great, it's making those connections with those coaches, okay?
Yes, sir.
You had a chance to go to school. What are you majoring in?
Teaching and coaching.
Teaching and coaching. So education.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what are your grades like?
I'm going to be honest with you, they're not the best, but C's get degrees.
C's get degrees. They do indeed. And, I always tell people, make sure you take that ACT as much as you can. But the NCAA don't even look at that anymore. So it's fortunate for a lot of kids. However, C's do get degrees, and as long as you can maintain that, obviously you can make your way in college. But let me tell you a secret. There's going to be a kid out there that's just as good as you. Maybe not even as good as you, but the grades are a lot better. Who do you think that college is going to look at to fill that role?
The guy that has the better grades.
Yeah, because it's a business, right?
Yes,
and they want to make sure they don't have any yahoos or knuckleheads or people that just want to get by in life coming through. So my homework for you for the next rest of your junior year, to finish out your senior year, is to bring that GPA up, and don't look at it as C's get degrees. I want you to separate yourself in the classroom, because that's how you get noticed at the biggest level. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Keep working, man. Who you have beside you there?
That's Jaden Davidson.
Jaden Davidson. You look like a Davidson. You look just like a Davidson I know. Man, how you doing, man?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. I assume you play point guard.
Yep.
You play a little football as well?
Yeah.
What position you play in football?
Running back and DB.
Running back and DB. What's your favorite position in football?
Probably running back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any touchdowns this year?
Yeah, I got a few.
Okay. What's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Hands down?
Yeah.
What grade are you in?
Junior.
Are you dunking yet?
Getting there.
Getting there?
Yeah.
Okay. Touching the rim?
Yeah, I'm touching the rim.
Catch an alley-oop here and there?
A layup alley-oop.
That's all right, though, man. How are your handles?
They're good.
Yeah. Well, they're going to have to be good. You got to have good handles if you're point guard.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, when do you get rid of the ball?
What do you mean?
When the defender comes on you, do you stop your dribble and just throw it away?
No.
When's a good time for you to get rid of the ball?
When you see an open player, open teammate.
Can you make yourself open and drive to the basket and get a bucket?
I could say I can.
What's your pull-up game like?
It's decent.
So what are you working on to get better?
Shooting.
Absolutely. How often do you work?
Almost every day.
Good. That's going to be important. Make sure that you do that. Work on your handles. Work on your shot. Don't go in the gym and start jacking up a bunch of three-pointers. Start in low. Get your layups in. Go back a few feet. Shoot. Go back a few feet. Shoot. Work on feeling the rhythm, how it's coming off your fingertips. Make sure it's going through that bucket. Once you get that feel, it'll be easy to start shooting threes from there, and your pull-up game will be amazing. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Who we have beside you?
AJ Darby.
Who is that?
AJ Darby.
AJ. AJ, man, tell me something slick so I can slide.
Dude, what?
How you doing, man? What grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore. Wow. You got a nice frame over there to be a sophomore.
Thank you.
You play football too, as I hear.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite sport?
Probably football.
I heard you was the captain of the tennis team. Is that correct?
I don't play tennis.
Was it the swimming team?
I ain't never done none of that.
Don't do any of that?
I only play football,
Okay.
basketball.
So, you in football, ending this year, right? You got a couple more years to go. What do you plan to do to lead your team next year?
Just work on a lot of stuff. Like, I play both sides of the ball. I play DB. I'm not the best at DB, so just trying to get work there, work on the running back position, just be able to play better for my team and
Yeah.
be more of a leader.
Absolutely. And in basketball, you like basketball better than football? Not really?
Not really.
Can you dunk?
I'm getting there.
You getting up there too?
Yeah.
Catch an alley-oop here and there?
If I get a good one.
Yeah, okay. Well, let me ask you this. Do you have ambitions to play ball at the next level, college?
Yes, most
You
definitely.
do. What are you doing to put yourself in a position to be there?
Right now, nothing. I know I got a lot of stuff that I need to work on. I need to start getting out more, like getting out to camps, like Colin does, stuff like that.
That's going to be my suggestion to you, sir. Rockwood, smaller community, smaller town, harder to get eyes on unless you're putting in the work and marketing yourself, as Coach K said over here. So make sure you get to those camps, make connections with those coaches, and separate yourself in the classroom, all right?
Yes, sir.
You have anything you want to tell your people at home?
I love y'all. Like my mom.
What about you, Davidson?
Nothing.
You ain't going to tell them nothing?
Nah,
I love them, nothing.
they got it.
All right, what about you, Colin?
Love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom. All right, guys. You guys did great. Reach for the moon, because even if you fall short, you'll still be amongst the stars. Coach K, you got some good men over there.
Yes, sir.
You did a great job.
Well, they've got good guidance at home, and they're the backbone of our program right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. What do you want to tell your people out there to make sure that they're supporting those Tigers?
Well, basketball season will start for us Monday night at home. I hope we had a great year attendance-wise last year. I hope they'll keep it up. We're not going to be very good here early in the year. We'll be ragged because, we just ain't had enough practice time. But I don't know how we're going to be by mid-January, and we're hosting a district tournament this year, so that's big for us, our community. So I hope people come out and support us. We've got good kids in the program right now, and I think they'll be enjoyable to watch and be proud of them.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, I'm going to reach back out to you mid-January. All right?
You can reach out anytime you want to.
All right. I appreciate that. Guys, Coach K, Rockwood is in the building. Hey, if you're already here, make someone aware, and go ahead and please share this, because we're going to take a commercial break, but we'll be right back.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
Get ready for the ultimate celebration at the Free Medical Clinic of Oak Ridge, New Year's Eve 2025 countdown. First ever ice skating rink. Live bands rocking the stage. On December 31st at 8K Bissell Park, Oak Ridge. Food trucks. This is free to the public because of our amazing event sponsors. Bring your lawn chairs. Ring in the new year with their family and friends. Enjoy spectacular fireworks show that will light up the sky. Don't miss the grand finale, the epic T-Cat Harriman, one-of-a-kind atomic ball drop at midnight. For more information, go to fmcor.org.
At Ferris, we want you to get the most out of your time and end each day feeling good. That's why we pioneered exclusive lawnmower suspension technology, allowing for full-speed mowing, even over the roughest terrain. Grow your business by getting more done in less time with Ferris. Ferris. Work hard. Feel good. Found exclusively at independent Ferris dealers.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
TJ.
Welcome back. TJ and DJ. So we're going to start this all over, right?
Yeah.
So you got to do the last. Welcome back. I mean, you got to really get into it. All right, you ready?
All right, yeah.
All right. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
There it is. I knew he can do it. TJ Hibbin joins Exigent Sports. Thank you for joining Exigent Sports, man.
Yeah, no problem.
How are you doing, dude?
I'm good. I'm excited for this week.
I'm excited for this week for you, right? I'm already there, right? My shoes are already at the gate, ready to pay my way to get on in there. Oh, Brad, can I get my media pass? Sure. But I'm excited for this game. It's been a long time you've been playing ball, man.
Yeah.
TJ, I've watched you play since you was like 4 or 5 years old.
Yep.
Grow.
Since 4.
grow and grow, and then you're huge now, playing both ways on the ball. The most rewarding thing that I've seen is how you play defense.
Yeah.
Dude, phenom. I love watching you get after it on defense. I didn't see that in Little League you.
I was a center.
You was the center.
Yeah.
Right? And now you still playing center.
Yep.
Great, by the way, but phenom you. TJ, we're going to talk a little bit more about you. I want to talk to Coach Moody. Coach Moody is a head coach at McMinn Central, right? And if you have a question for him at the end of our interview, run for it, all right?
All right.
Let's get him on the line. Hey, Coach Moody, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing, Coach?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm blessed and highly favored, probably better than I deserve, buddy.
Yes, sir. I get that.
Hey, I tell you what, tell me something slick so I can slide, Coach.
Gosh, I wish I knew something.
Coach, I watched you guys play out there in Kingston. Heck of a ball team in beautiful colors, man. How long have you been coaching?
Oh gosh, let's see. This was year 4 for me.
Year 4.
Year 4. Yes.
As a head coach or just coaching, period?
No, year 4 at McMinn Central, and I was at Bradley as an assistant coach for 8 years before that. And then I did 1 year, my very first year at McMinn County, when I was finishing my school. So, golly, I hate to say it out loud, but 13 years now, I guess.
Yeah, buddy, I see it. You're getting old there, Coach.
I know. I don't even, like I said, I don't like to say it out loud.
I assume you played a little football when you was in high school.
Yeah, so I went to Bradley my first 3 years. Then we moved to Athens, so I actually graduated from McMinn County. Of course, where I'm at now, we have to call that's the school across the creek.
Yeah.
So we have to refer to,
The school across the creek. I like it.
Yeah, that's right.
But you guys are not in the same division, though, right?
No, they're 5A, and we're 3A.
Do you play each other?
Well, we used to. So 2 years ago, we kind of stopped that rivalry, and kind of went a different direction there. I tell you, man, we were struggling. It was rough for a while there, but yeah, we picked up some more local teams, around our area. That's more, closer to us classification-wise.
Well, smarter, and it's smarter for your program. What other way to build a program by not looking out for your program? If you're, sometimes that stuff don't match up and you're not building confidence in your community and your players. So that was a smart deal. So, kudos to you guys on that. Coach, tell me, what is your dream job?
Oh, gosh. Well, look, just to be honest with you, my dream job probably really is just to be a high school football coach, And, I'm very, very grateful to, Mr. Gilbert and Miss Cox, who were the principal, assistant principal. Coach, they're gone now. They're at other schools, but Coach Massengale, who's the athletic director, he's still there. I'm just really grateful for them, or to them, for giving me an opportunity, to do something I've always wanted to do. So, yeah, you ask me my dream job, I'm living it.
That's awesome. Coach, this show is to bridge the gap for parents and their students, their student athletes. What's it take to bridge the gap from high school to college? What are you telling your juniors and your seniors that have ambitions to move on to the next level?
Well, it's not, I don't hate to say it, but it sounds like cliche, like coaches talk, but, academics are really important. We just got grades back at our school right now, and we're a level 5 school. We've got a great staff. Our counselors and our teachers do a really great job of making sure our guys, in the classroom are prepared, to go to the next level and be successful in the classroom in college. And I think that's what it takes. Everybody just kind of on the same page and pushing that. There's a lot of stuff that athletes have to have as far as getting through the NCAA clearinghouse and things like that, certain classes that they have to take, certain scores that they have to make. And our administration and our counselors do a really good job of making sure, that all of our athletes understand kind of where they need to be academically to get accepted to a lot of places.
Nice. Well, Coach, this is your You got about 15 seconds left on there. What do you want to tell your fans in preparation for the year 2025?
Look, one of the greatest things about coaching, at a smaller school and a small community is the support that our community gives to our players. It's been great every year that I've been there, and everybody that's involved in our program is really appreciative of kind of how our community supports our guys and making sure that they, get to play in a first-class program.
Absolutely. Coach, thank you for joining me here on Exigent Sports, taking your time out to join me. I really appreciate that. I will stay in contact with you. I will continue to watch you and your boys out there. You did a terrific job with them this year. Super proud of you. And, again, just thank you for joining me here on Exigent Sports.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you.
All right. Have a good evening.
All right.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir. You too.
Thank you. Yeah, TJ, what you cooking?
What you mean?
For Thanksgiving, dude.
I ain't the cooking. I'm just eating.
You just eating?
Yeah, I'm just eating.
You got a weight problem like me, don't you?
Dude.
Can't wait to eat.
Put on like 20 pounds this season, dude.
That's good. That's good. So, TJ, you have any ambitions to play at the next level?
Yeah, I think if I got the opportunity, I'd definitely take it.
Yeah. You only play football?
Yeah, I don't play any other sports. I used to.
Yeah. Are you going to camps?
I went to camps during this off season, but I haven't been going to any during the season. But,
well, you don't go during the season.
Yeah.
So you're going to do it again at the end of the season?
I might. I'm not really sure yet. I really haven't made up my mind, but I'm still like putting out film and making huddle highlights and all that. So I'm kind of in a point where like I'm trying to make my decision on what I want to do.
Yeah, we'll keep working hard at it, man. Your film will speak for itself. What are those grades like?
I have a 3. I brought my GPA up a lot. I was at like a 2.9 my freshman and sophomore year, but I got up to like a 3.6 now.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I've been getting all A's and B's since my junior year.
That's perfect. That's great. You have the film. You have the work ethic to play at the next level, right?
Yeah.
Where they position you, I don't know. If you did go, do you care where they put you at?
No. To be honest, it's an education.
Yeah.
It's free education.
Now, do you know what you want to do?
I'm not really sure on degree yet, to be honest with you, but maybe like a degree in like business management or something like that.
Yeah. That's right. So you can help your mom's business just soar.
Take it over.
Yes, exactly. Take it over. That's right. Just another mom photography, guys. One of the best photographers out there. If you need any photography done, just another mom photography. She's really good. So, TJ, what is your expectations this week?
I hope we're going to go down there and kill them.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to win.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody today, and they're like, this is a winnable game. And I was like, no, it's a crushable game. We can crush these kids. Like, you look at their film, and they're really speedy. They have a lot of speed on them, but we just dominate in size in the box, especially. So we're really focused on containing the out. They have a lot of power read and stuff like that.
Right.
But I think we'll do good. And they have a lot of motions.
Okay.
But we've been learning a lot of stuff throughout the week on practicing that.
Watching film and preparing for that during practice this week. One more day of practice, and then it's off to the races.
Yep.
TJ, I got just a few more seconds left on this segment here. Tell me, all time, who's your favorite coach of all time? Little League all the way to right now.
I have a lot of different favorite coaches. Last time I was here, I said Coach Wilson, but I'm going to have to shout out my basketball coaches like Pierre. You know Pierre.
Yeah.
And Jamin.
Yep. Yeah.
And let's see who else. Coach Murphy from Jefferson, and Coach Bam at Oak Ridge, Coach Hawkins, Coach Rang, Coach Day, all of them.
That's what's up, man.
Yep.
That's awesome. I appreciate that. TJ Hibbon, guys, a fine athlete, number 56. Look for him out there. He's all over the field, both sides of the field, making things happen. We have to take a small commercial break, but we'll be right back.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors, helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes, we get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
In our community, everyone deserves access to quality health care. At the Free Medical Clinic, we offer no-charge medical services to those without insurance. There is never a bill at the Free Medical Clinic. From primary care, preventative care, diagnostics, and specialty care, our dedicated team is here to help. The Free Medical Clinic, taking your fear away from becoming sick or hurt. Go to fmcor.org to become a patient. Remember, there is never a charge for your care. fmcor.org.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
S.L. Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood.
Singing. You're singing.
No,
you got to sing. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
He sung. He sung it better than I did. I bet you do that in the shower, don't you? You sing in the shower.
Yeah.
Lance Jones, Olive Springs Bobcat head coach.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show,
Thank
man.
you, buddy. Appreciate it.
I like your swag.
Thank you.
Now, I don't know if you noticed on my Facebook post, but coaches bring me swag.
So let me tell you about it. I was bringing you some. I just got mine in today, and I didn't have time to get it out of the boxes, but I got you some.
Extra large.
I got you.
I've gained 20 pounds since the baby. Or 30.
I'm right there with you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm big in now.
I'm right there with you.
Big back problems. Coach, tell me, how you doing, man?
Good, man. Blessed.
Good. Yes, absolutely. Basketball's up on us.
Oh, yeah, it's here.
Yeah, you started already.
Yeah, we had a game last night.
How'd that go?
Well, I mean, we're shorthanded.
Football.
Our football team's doing great, and we love it. You know, we don't look for them back.
Absolutely.
Let them go make that run. We're getting some experience. We played Pigeon Forge, a big school. Gave them all they wanted for a half, and just hit a wall in the third quarter that we couldn't overcome. I was down 11 at halftime. Just don't have the depth right now. We got 9 kids, and 5 of them are freshmen.
Wow.
Yeah.
And 5 freshmen came in?
Yeah.
How are they doing?
That's not including the football freshmen. Yeah, I got a big freshman class.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love it. Yeah.
That means you got a longer career.
Yeah. You're right. They're gonna keep me there a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, our tallest guy right now is probably Ethan right now.
Yeah.
We're just small, but we get after it. We do. We get after it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Coach, you've been coaching for a long time.
Yes.
What's the year?
Oh, I don't even know. It's my second year at high school. I think I coached middle school for 10, assistant for 2 or 3. So
folks out there at home, I always ask people to send me pictures so I can start a graphic.
That was my best looking picture. I love that picture.
He sent me a picture when he was coaching middle school, his first year ever
I
there.
looked good, too. I was slim. Oh, I loved it. And you didn't use it.
I did not use
I
it.
was so disappointed. I was so mad.
You still look good, Coach.
Oh, God.
Still look good. How's your daughter doing?
She's doing good.
The oldest daughter.
Yeah, she's my bookkeeper.
Okay.
Me and her are coaching youth club basketball this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your youngest daughter still playing?
Yep.
Is she?
Yeah, she's 9, so we're coaching her team. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Softball. She's getting into it.
Yeah. That's just a sports family.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sports family. What is the most memorable moment you've had as a coach?
Oh man, I've had a lot, man. I don't know that I can narrow it down to one. Just enjoying being around the guys, fellowshipping with them. I think I enjoy it more than they do. Like, I love all my teams, seeing them succeed, seeing them fight through stuff. That's the joy I get. I can't pick it one single moment. I feel like we've had some really good teams, a lot of fun times, so I've just enjoyed every minute of it.
Absolutely. I enjoy watching you coach. I think you're a great coach.
Thank you.
Now, I know the last time you came on, we had an argument if you can still beat your son or not.
Yeah.
Is it in you? You still got it?
I can outshoot him. I know that.
Okay.
That's a proven fact. I can outshoot him.
But just playing one-on-one, he might got you there?
Yeah, I don't think I got it anymore. I don't think I got it. That's what I don't even do it. I just challenge him to a shooting contest, and I win every time.
Yeah. Well, a win is a win.
Yeah, I take it.
A competition is a competition. We want the victory. We want that W. Well, let's go to the bench and meet your players over here, Coach. Zach Hamby, our committed player of the week, high school committed player of the week, and Ethan Jones, E43, number 23. He is our Bolo player of the week. How you doing, E?
Good. How you?
All right. How you doing, Zach?
Good.
Now, I know you as Hambone.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I knew your name was Zachary Hamby, but I had actually text your coach and was like, is this right? How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad you're furthering your education. Different education going on there at Oliver Springs there. They got an academy, mixed middle school with high school. You're doing some broadcasting.
Yeah.
Right? Things are going great for you at Oliver Springs?
Mm-hmm. They really are.
Good. How's the transition been for you?
Oh, it's been really smooth, I had some doubts, this and that. You always got those thoughts in your head. But overall, it's been really, really good.
Yeah. So you guys just played a game last night. What do you grade yourself? Now, not the new grades, because the new grades are crap. I want our old grades.
Yeah, retake the games and everything. Yeah. No, let's not go on that.
What's your grade?
I would give probably like a low B.
Low B?
Yeah.
Well, it's still a B. It's still a B. What are you going to do to help your team progress and get better?
Funny thing you asked that, I tell Coach Jones all the time, I'm an underrated rebounder. So I'm going to go get those boards, that's for sure.
That's for sure. I've seen that. So I see that in you. I see that. How's that stroke going, man? You still firing that thing away?
Oh, yeah. It's still there.
Yeah. Still making the way to the rim?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any ambitions to play at the next level?
Yeah, it's definitely a thought that recurs in my head. Just if the opportunity comes up, I'm definitely going to take it.
Are you putting yourself in position, like getting your film out there, going to camps, things like that?
Yeah, went to some camps over the summer, just trying to get that notice out there to all those coaches.
What do you feel like your strongest point is in basketball?
I would say probably shooting the three ball.
Yeah. Well, we just talked about rebounds.
Well, yeah, rebounds kind of like.
I'm just giving you a hard time, man. I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you, Hamby. I enjoy watching you play. I watched you play ball since a little bitty guy. And one thing I've never seen you do is not give your best. No matter what the score was, no matter where the game was, you always gave 100% to your team, yourself, and your coach. What is it in you that does that? How do you've always done it?
I would say just probably like the love for the game. It's the giving back to the game is me going out there and giving everything that I have.
Do you play any other sports outside of basketball?
No, never.
I've always played basketball.
Always
That's it.
just basketball.
Yep.
Wow. Well, that's impressive. What grade are you in?
We're gonna get him on the golf team this year, though.
Oh, really?
We're gonna talk him into it.
I like that.
We're gonna get him out there.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I come film it. I love to see that swing.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
I don't know about that.
Well, Hamby, you are our high school committed player of the week. I greatly appreciate you joining the show. Tell me who's that buddy beside you? Who's that there beside you?
Ethan Jones.
Ethan Jones. E, how you doing, Ethan?
Great.
You are great. I love watching you play basketball in our household. You are one of our favorite basketball players of all time. You've always been a leader. And just like I was telling Hamby, no matter what team you was on or where you was at, you did your best at all times.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and ask you and get it out the way. 1-on-1 to 10, you and your dad, what's the score?
10-0.
Who wins that, you?
Me. It's getting bad. He's stretching don't even help anymore. It's just, it's done.
That is true.
What about Big Sis?
That'd be closer, but she's out of touch now. She don't shoot the ball anymore. I'd say 10. I'd give her a 3, so 10-2, 10-3, somewhere in there.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Ethan, I've told you for a couple of years I want your number to be 43, right?
Yeah.
If you ever do, just do it for one game. I'm going to come to that game, and I'm going to have signs, and I'm going to give them out to your crowd because you got the best student section. You can do that, right? And they're going when you shoot the 3, you're going to see E, and then the next one going to pop up 4, and the next one going to pop up 3. E-4-3. I'm waiting on that moment, man.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on that moment. What is it about 23, man? Tell me about it.
Ever since I was a kid, Michael Jordan's the greatest basketball player of all time. So I feel like if I'm gonna step out on the court and give my all, I'm gonna give back to the player that is the greatest basketball player of all time that inspired everybody. So I feel like if I'm gonna play, I'm gonna wear number 23, and that's just how I've always been.
Well, you're a junior. You don't hear a lot of juniors saying MJ is the greatest of all time and that wears 23.
Yeah.
What is your statement? What is King James, Michael Jordan? Where does that land for you?
My thing is MJ's got 6. He's 6-0 in the finals. LeBron doesn't have that, and I don't think he ever will get that. LeBron's got points over Michael Jordan, but he's also played a lot longer. I just think Michael Jordan's better. I just think he's a better player.
That's just great parenting right there.
That's
great parenting.
It is.
It is. Yeah.
It is. It's like me making sure my kids know what Michael Jackson is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
You did great.
Yeah.
Well, E, you do have ambition to play ball at the next level, I assume.
Yep.
What are you doing to market yourself, to get yourself out there?
I'm on X. Send my film out. I send my film to coaches. I go to elite camps. Just try to stay in contact with coaches. Send my highlights out whenever I can. And definitely making sure when I do talk to coaches, it's with the right grammar, with the right punctuation. Just letting them know that I'm good in the education part as well. Telling them my GPA. Just making sure that everything I do is professional when I talk to them, and just trying to get myself out there as much as possible.
That's what you're supposed to do. So let me ask you this. Are you in college classes right now at Oliver Springs?
Yes. Yeah.
And you're a junior?
Yeah.
When you graduate, will you have an associate's degree?
No, so I take dual enrollment, which is you get 5 or 6 college classes for free. So basically, it's like adding up your classes that you do. So when I get in college, I won't have to take some of those beginner classes. So I think that's what it is.
Okay. Well, let me. I got a message from my producer. It's
Those are fresh out of the box, man. I got to give E2 Sports those are fresh out of the box.
Okay, E2 Sports got you right.
Oh yeah.
Shout out E2 Sports.
Up, yeah.
Shout out to E2 Sports. Well, Ethan, you're a junior. What is your greatest trait on the basketball court?
I don't probably getting to the rim. I don't think anybody can stop me going downhill when I'm full speed. Like Russell Westbrook, top player. I think if I'm full speed going downhill, I don't think anybody in the country can guard me going downhill. I mean, I've trained with people that are really high level, and I think anybody that I train, like anybody that guards me, if I'm going downhill full speed, I think I can score on anybody. And I've gotten better shooting the three, but I wouldn't say that's my best attribute yet. I'd say
Yes, because talking to your dad last year, he told me those stats, E. We'll talk about that the next time you come on the show. Ethan, Zach, appreciate it. Committed Player of the Week, high school Committed Player of the Week, and Bolo Player of the Week. You guys, I'm always rooting for you. You know that. My heart's out there with you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate what you do. Continue your podcast. It is good. And by the way, broadcasters make a lot of money. So if you can get that to the broadcasters can make a lot of money. What I want you to do is go look up some of those analysts and how much they make a year. You can be that. You guys are doing that good job. So keep it up. I'm super proud of you. Hey, we have to take a commercial break, but I'm coming back with Lance Jones in just a minute.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
In life, there are things that suck, but we do them anyway. Family photo sessions with matching outfits suck, but we do it anyway. And you know what else really sucks? Getting screened for cancer. But you've got to do it anyway. Screening can save your life from cancer, or even help prevent certain types of cancer. For more information, visit getscreenedforcancer.org.
Get ready for the ultimate celebration at the Free Medical Clinic of Oak Ridge, New Year's Eve 2025 countdown. First ever ice skating rink. Live bands rocking the stage. On December 31st at AK Bissell Park, Oak Ridge. Food trucks. This is free to the public because of our amazing event sponsors. Bring your lawn chairs. Ring in the new year with your family and friends. Enjoy spectacular fireworks show that will light up the sky. Don't miss the grand finale, the epic T-Cat Harriman, one-of-a-kind atomic ball drop at midnight. For more information, go to fmcor.org.
At Ferris, we want you to get the most out of your time and end each day feeling good. That's why we pioneered exclusive lawnmower suspension technology, allowing for full-speed mowing, even over the roughest terrain. Grow your business by getting more done in less time with Ferris. Ferris. Work hard, feel good. Found exclusively at independent Ferris dealers.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Nope, not again.
Dang. I thought I had them. Welcome back. Hey, guys, welcome back to Exigent Sports. Hey, I really appreciate you guys that's sitting out there supporting, watching the show week by week, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Go ahead and make someone aware. Please share. We greatly appreciate it. Shout out to the producer, CJ. That's my guy back there. CJ Jones holding it down, and Brad Jones. Right now, I got Lance Jones on set with me. He's going to be my co-host for the rest of the remaining of the show. Just really appreciate you guys out there, and we're going to bring them what most people really watch for the top 5 highlights. This is what they come for.
Is that what it is?
That's what they come for.
All right,
That's
see
why
it.
it's at the end of the show.
Yeah, let's see it.
Top 5 highlights brought to you by BBB Communications. Number 5, we have Landon Hart. Big Landon Hart. He's from Harriman, Tennessee. He's a big guy, sophomore. Big future out there. I got in contact with his mom and like, hey, he said he wants to go to Auburn. These are the dates. You need to get him there. Sure enough, he went there, met some great people. So hopefully he's making some connections and is going to be able to do some things out there. Big Landon Hart, he's a big boy on the line. Sophomore, getting plenty.
Sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore.
Oh, wow.
And I think here we are we're on defense now. He's pushing the line through. He's a big boy, and he is a rough boy. He doesn't mind fighting. He's played football for a long time. Always been out there in the Harriman area. Super proud of Landon Hart. So shout out to Roane County. The Blue Devils they just lost Schofield.
Yeah, they had a good comeback season this year.
They did.
Yeah, I mean, they've been down for a little bit.
Yeah. They're going to lose Grayson, so.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt. I don't know who they had to replace that guy. Kid has.
Yeah, he's tough.
Yeah, he has the numbers. And number 4, we got Jackson Jett. You know that guy, don't you?
Yeah, he's had a big couple of weeks here lately. A couple of touchdowns each of the last couple of games. I mean, just doing what. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's been in a slump. He's had a lot of yards called back for penalties, but I think he's hitting his stride at the right time.
Yeah, that's my buddy Ricky.
That's what I remember most when Jackson Jett runs the ball. Somebody laying on the ground.
That's right.
Yeah,
ankles.
Yeah.
This is Ryan Gibson. Ryan Gibson is a player out of Seymour. I had him on my show last week. Big running back. This kid's numbers are insane. I forgot what they were, but they're astronomical for a running back. He has a nice frame. Great family, too, by the way. Nice frame. And they came last week. They went to the Golden Oak to get something to eat.
Wow.
And they didn't even bring me anything. They told me all about it. But obviously, the guy's a player. Hard runner, hard-nosed runner. He's going to find daylight.
Big boy with some speed.
Absolutely. One person's not going to bring him.
No.
That's not going to happen. And he has the speed to finish and go all the way. So my buddy Ryan Gibson there, he's out of Seymour. Their season is over right now, and so they're looking forward to get ready for next year. He said he's going to do some training, go to some camps and things of that nature to get ready for next year.
What grade he's in?
He is a junior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a junior. At number 2, hook 'em, Trent Strickland. You see that?
I did see that.
How did he catch that?
He mossed him.
He definitely mossed him. That's perfect. He mossed him. I think they do the head tap.
Oh, yeah.
They do the head tap. Yeah. He definitely mossed him. And check him out right here. This is not possible, really.
Oh, wow.
And he's still running.
Oh, wow.
And he's still running. And he's in the end zone for a touchdown.
And that ain't that's against Elizabethton. That's a good school.
Absolutely.
I mean, that ain't,
Yeah, exactly.
We're doing against some small school team.
In the playoffs.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Wow.
I like them uniforms, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They came out with that baby blue, with the navy blue. I like that as well. That's nice. And number 1, hook 'em, Waylon LaRue. His daddy played for Clinton back in the days. I know they're tore up about that. But probably one of the dandiest backs Anderson County could have after losing Moody last year, who was man, that boy was tough.
Oh, yeah.
And he's on his way to the end zone, and I've seen him be on his way to the end zone a lot this year. An absolute stud. He reminds you of a Mason Day with Ricky Jett speed.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he hit that hole hard. Gone.
R2. He put the R2 button on.
He did. Oh.
Wow.
I mean, Anderson County, they just keep producing those guys.
They do, man, and they have a great, man, the fan base is amazing. I went to one of those games with Brad. He allowed me to run one of his cameras. I don't know why. But I went out there, and what they do there is unlike any high school football team I've ever seen. Yeah, that they put on the show.
How many touchdowns does this guy have this game? That's where we saw like 5 right there.
He probably scored 5. Yeah, he probably scored 5. LaRue, shout out to Anderson County. Coach Terry, I need a hat. I need some more swag. All right, give me some swag. So now we're going to move into my favorite part of the show, the word of the day. Drum roll for the word of the day. Oh, whoa. Go back. You got a drum roll.
You just had some disdain for me right there.
Yeah, that was disdain. You got a drum roll. You ready? Drum roll. All right, word of the day. The word of the day is disdain. Not my son.
Not your son, yeah. Don't disdain.
Don't disdain. But disdain is a noun. It's also a transitive verb. But the definition in the noun is the feeling that someone or something is unworthy of one's consideration or respect. Contempt. And that's disdain as a noun. Now, like I said, you can use it as a transitive verb. And like disdain, disdaining, disdains. And the definition would be to treat as beneath one's notice or dignity. Disdain. Disdain is the word of the day. And Coach, if you don't mind, I like to use that in a sentence. Coaches and fans' indifference to Thursday night football aired on big television networks for grandstanding for the local communities turned into a disdain.
It sure did. It sure did.
That's where
that was a great statement.
Yeah, disdain. Shout out to those guys Thursday night rivalry, man, and rivalry playoffs. That's unfortunate, right, that it got to that.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But we're deep in the playoffs. But it's just not those two schools, right? Yeah. So don't get it twisted.
Oh, no, yeah. It was several.
It's been talked about.
Yeah.
So, but huge fan of Thursday night football. And reason being, you're finna get exposure.
Yeah, I agree.
We had somebody call in on this Friday night scoreboard and was like, why are everybody talking about Olive Springs and Cofield? They would never talk about Olive Springs and Cofield if it wasn't for Thursday night football.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? And he also said, I also heard that Cofield keeps a good team every year. He would have never heard that without Thursday night football. So shout out to Mark Packard and Rivalry Thursday, what they do. I think they do a great job over there. This week, our rivalry, we have an OEB Law game of the week, and our OEB Law game of the week is going to be Greenville at Anderson County.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's one that you want to go watch. And if you can't make it out there for the best show on turf, you can tune in on BBB TV. That's going to be on Xfinity channel 1086 in the Knoxville area. It's going to be live at 6:30. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. That's November 22nd, 2024. Go to BBBTV12.com to find out all the information. That will also replay on Xfinity on Saturdays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. But you can catch the stream on Facebook. You can catch it on YouTube. You can also catch the stream if you have a Fire TV or Roku. Download the Boxcast and just look up BBB Communications, and you can find the stream there as well. That's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
I got Anderson County. It's at home.
Hook 'em.
I got Anderson County.
Hook 'em. Let's go. It's going to be a great game.
Yeah.
Greenville's going to come in, and they're not going to give them any slack.
Yeah. Do we know? Did they play in the regular season? I'm sure they did.
No.
They didn't?
This is the time they meet. This is make or break for Anderson County almost every year for the past several years.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
So this is it. I want to go over some brackets and predictions. Let's go Cofield, Olive Springs. Who you got?
I got my Bobcats, baby.
Bobcats. You got Bobcats?
Yeah.
What's the score?
I'm going to go 27-20.
It's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
West.
It's always going to be a good game.
Versus Sevier County. Who do you got?
I got Sevier County.
I got Sevier County with you. And Oak Ridge versus East Hamilton. Who you got?
I know where I'm at. I'm going Oak Ridge.
Oak
I
Ridge.
ain't going against the Wildcats.
I'm going for the Wildcats. Have a senior over there, a sophomore, both of them.
You got Oliver Springs boy there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. So, shout out to those guys. Guys, Lance, thank you for coming on the show.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
Bring
being
your
here.
boys over.
Yeah.
I'm going to be at some of your games.
Oh, I guarantee it. I got
The football
some swag.
games I went to, they lost, so I hope that ain't the case for you guys. So, I can't wait for that swag. Guys, thank you for joining the show. Go ahead and make someone aware. Please share. We're back here next week, 8 p.m. Have a blessed weekend.